Hey, what up, greatness gang? Today we're going to be diving into 7 affordable clone fragrances that are great for the spring. Now, this is just going to be another series that we're doing. I'm just presenting 7 of them, and you know, when it's time to go to spring, we're mainly looking at those transitional fragrances. Fragrances that have a little bit of freshness, fragrances that emphasize a little bit more rose, floral accords. Sometimes they might even have a little bit of woods because it's still cool during that time. So yes, we're about to present 7 affordable clone fragrances. I think y'all are going to like this one. Let's tap into it. What up, greatness gang?
I am back. What it do, baby?
Hey, yo, let's get into it, man. We got 7 clone fragrances. Let's just go ahead and get started with the first one. First fragrance on our list is going to be Aether Extract, and this is going to be from French Avenue. This is a beautiful fragrance, fam. This is going to be cloning that greenly DNA. And this is absolutely amazing. Extremely refreshing in a way. It has a very nice crisp green apple about it in the opening, while having a little bit of woods. Vetiver combination as this transition into the dry down. You have the green apple. You have a little touch of citruses, whether it's from a bergamot or mandarin orange. You have both sides. A little bit more of a green aromatic profile thanks to the petitgrain that does come out in this, while mixing together with a nice oak moss touch at the dry down. Yeah, fam, you can't go wrong with this one of the newer releases. But if you are looking for that greenly, you really can't do much better than this. Now, this second fragrance, I had to revisit this one, and I wore it recently, and I was reminded of how good it was. And I'm talking about Rave Now Intense. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that this is a fragrance that you have to go get, but for $20, you're really not missing out on much, man. This is a great pickup for 20 bucks. This fragrance does have a little bit of like a designer-esque profile about itself, but it's a lot of citruses, a lot of aromatics. You're gonna have a little bit of like a watermelon feel in there in the opening, so it does have a slight juicy appeal to it. Now again, I don't know if I said this before, but you do get a nice cucumber touch with this. It's not much, but it does add a little bit of like a green aquatic side to it. Still very fresh in the opening, but that cucumber is a nice touch in this one. It's not too much. It's not overpowering at all. Working all the way through the mid, that's where a lot of that aromatic touch is going to be coming out. You have a nice sage combination, and then you have a little bit of spice thanks to the basil also. Drying down to a nice creamy leather. Yes, fam, this fragrance does have a mass appealing. It does have that people-pleasing DNA, and this is going to be one of the ones on the list that I'm going to say is his own inspiration. Like, this one isn't a clone, twist, nothing like that. So, second fragrance on the list, Rave Now Intense. Now this next one is going to be an MFK cone, Mason Francis Kirkjohn. We're going to be diving into Barakkat Aqua Stellar. Another one from Fragrance World. This is a beautiful one, man. This one has a lot of mimosa in it. A little bit of a floral side, does have a slight touch of aquatic, a lot of citruses. This fragrance is meant to give you like by the lake, by the beach vibes. Extremely fresh, a lot of floral accords. If you're not the biggest fan of mimosa, I wouldn't go with this one because it does giving off like a little bit of a white powdery effect to it. Extremely beautiful fragrance. Yeah, fam, I'm gonna say mimosa, jasmine, and musk. Those are the main 3 things that you have to enjoy with this one. But this right here just works great for if you're gonna be by a body of water. Great if you're gonna be by a lake, pool, anything like that. And with the season starting to transition and it's starting to get warmer, this is one that will just shine. It also can work in business settings. So if you're doing something on a daily, out and about, this could be signature scent worthy, fam. For 30 bucks, yes, check this one out for sure. If you're looking for a fragrance that's gonna give you like a little bit more of a classier vibe. All right, this next fragrance is an oldie buddy goodie, man. You cannot leave out Legesi from the house of Armaf. The dent in this one don't lie if you can see it in the back. A lot of lavender, a huge amount of rosemary, and that's one of the main stars in this. Definitely a very green style fragrance with a little bit of a soapy complexion as it's starting to transition. Now, one of the things about this one is this fragrance has a huge floral appeal in it, especially once you make your way to the mid. You have a little bit of rose that comes out. You also have some jasmine, some sage that definitely plays a part in the aromatic profile that you get in this. This is a banger, a lot classier, much more of like a daily driver type of fragrance. Something that you can do every day depending on what you have going on. It doesn't matter if you're doing something white tea or you're doing something in a suit. This fragrance is going to give you that class while still maintaining that popular DNA that we all know about. Legesi Om from the house of Armaf. All right, man, let's hit them with a rack store fragrance. Why not talk about Midnight Hour? I keep telling y'all that this is the best fragrance from Banana Republic that you can pick up at the rack stores today. Beautiful fragrance, man. A lot of mango in this. It does give you semblance of an Aventus, but it's really more so going to be blockade by Mind Games. It's going to give you that tropical, creamy tropical feel. Extremely fun fragrance, a lot of mango in this. It does have a slight touch of fruits in the opening, following up with a lot of spice thanks to some star anise. Also some ginger is going to be playing a part in it, with a nice oud leather dry down. I don't get the hate on this fragrance right here, and I'm not even the biggest fan of tropical mango filled fragrances, but this one just works, especially in high heat situations. As the season starts to warm up, this is going to be one that you're definitely going to want to let shine. For $20 and it's cloning the Mind Game fragrance using the same perfumer, you really can't go wrong with this one, fam. Again, 20 bucks at your Burlingtons, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, can't go wrong. Midnight Hour from Banana Republic. And this next fragrance is a little bit different, man. This one is unique for sure. And I'm talking about Amethyst from the house of Lattafa. Y'all know about this one. This one has a lot of oud. This one has a strong floral appeal also, and don't take a lot of sprays. It does not take a lot of sprays at all. This is a beast mode fragrance room filler. This is one of the ones that I normally wear if I'm doing something like a cigar lounge where it's going to be a lot of smells, maybe even a barbecue place, and I'm trying to have my fragrance take over that smell. Yeah, that's when this one comes out. Big body, this is definitely a room filler, and it's pleasant at the same time. Floral touch that you get in the mid is not too much, it's not overpowering, and it has a great balance between the oud also. A little bit of vanilla in the dry down, so it is adding a little bit of sweetness to it, taking away from some of those earthy touches and tones that you do get in the fragrance, but it works, man. Unisex for sure. Ladies and men can enjoy this fragrance. Amethyst from the house of Lattafa. And then last but not least, this is one that I just picked up recently in the discovery set. Haven't gotten the full bottle yet because I still have my decant, but if you have Nitro White, you are going to want to check this one out. This is a beautiful aromatic fragrance that surprisingly has a little bit of a gourmand touch to it. You got some honey, you got a little bit of vanilla in this. You also have some cypress in the opening, giving it a nice fresh touch. It's pleasant. It's pleasant. You got some spices in there also, but the main thing is this fragrance is just pleasant, easy to wear. It kind of does give you those white tea vibes as well. Very inoffensive. It has that ability to garner you compliments, and it's signature scent worthy also. This is one that you really don't have to think about. You can just spray it on and go, especially for the spring. You really just throw it on and go. White t-shirt, business. You can wear this to work, out and about, friends. Yes, this fragrance has a lot of appeal, a lot of ability, and I definitely plan on getting the full bottle as soon as this decant runs out. So Nitro White, last fragrance. Definitely check this one out if you haven't already. What fragrances would you suggest? 7 affordable clone bangers? Let me know down in the comment section. You know I'm always eager to see what y'all got to say. Let's go ahead and get this conversation started. With all that being said, man, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day, man. Remember, stay on your square, stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. We out.